Hello, LeTort Elementary School. Welcome back to the Reading Corner. This is week 6 of the Reading Corner, and we have a special story for you today. At this point, we've been reading a lot of fiction stories, but today we're going to read a little nonfiction. Our story today is called Bold and Bright Black and White Animals. Why are so many animals black and white? Sometimes we know, sometimes we don't. Even when scientists can't decide why an animal is black and white, we delight in the sight of this flashy color combo. So let's take a look at some black and white animals and see what we can learn about them. The striped skunk. Day or night, no one can miss a skunk. Its white stripes stand out even in darkness. Once you've smelled one, you know to stay far away from this black and white creature. When that big fluffy tail goes up, watch out! The skunk is warning, if you bother me, you'll be sorry. The penguin. Black and white on ice, we can't help noticing a penguin. But in the sea, hunting for fish, it disappears. From above, it's black, hides in the dark water. From below, its white stomach and chest join with the bright light from above. But the camouflage doesn't always work. The mountain zebra. Stripes everywhere. It's hard to tell where one zebra ends and another begins. The stripes of zebras hide them in the dizzying herd. A hungry lion watching from the grass has a hard time picking out one animal to chase. The killer whale. A family of killer whales swims by, shiny wet skin gleaming in black and white. Each whale has a different pattern, so they can recognize one another by sight. Being able to tell each other apart easily is important in a family. The whales know who is who, even from a distance, above the water or below. The giant panda. The panda is a mysterious animal. Scientists once argued whether it's more like a bear or a raccoon. Now we know it is more like a bear, but the panda still has a secret. No one knows for sure why it is black and white. All we know is that we love the way this animal looks. The African butterfly. Do these two African butterflies look the same? Not quite, but close enough to fool a bird. The right one tastes bad. Birds won't eat it. The other one might be delicious, but the birds will never know because they leave it alone. The white pelican. When a white pelican flies, you can see black feathers on the tips of its wings. The coloring material that makes them black also strengthens the feathers, and the wingtips need to be especially strong for flying in the wind. Other white birds, like snow geese and whooping cranes, also have black flight feathers. The crab spider. What is that blob on the leaf? Is it a bird dropping? The butterfly thinks so and is about to land there seeking salt and moisture. But look closely. That's not a dropping at all. It's a hungry spider disguised with a bit of white silk, just waiting to make a meal of the butterfly. The northern pied hornbill. You can't miss the huge beak of this black and white hornbill. It's useful for plucking fruit from trees. When it's time to nest, the female hornbill walls herself into a tree hole, where she and her young are safe. They count on the male to bring fruit and small animals to feed them through a tiny slit in the tree. The sea snake. In the water or on the beach, night or day, this black and white banded sea snake stands out. What predator would want to eat something that could kill it with one poisonous bite? So the sea snake is free to hunt fish along rocky reefs and to come ashore to lay its eggs. The ruffed lemur. The black and white ruffed lemur, like all lemurs, lives on the island of Madagascar, off the East African coast. Its black face is surrounded by a thick ruff of longer white fur. Its long black tail helps the lemur balance as it leaps like a giant furry frog from tree to tree. The marbled salamander. Carefully lift a log in a damp place and you may be startled. If there's a shiny black creature there, decorated with bands of white, it's marbled salamander. Its colors don't hide it, they help a predator remember it. Any predator that has gotten this salamander's bad taste in its mouth once won't want to try it again. Finally, we have domesticated animals. Wild animals aren't the only ones with this attractive color pattern. People like it so much, they have especially bred black and white animals such as the Dalmatian, the Border Collie dogs, the Holstein cow, and the painted horse. And even when they aren't a particular breed, black and white animals can be favorites, sharing our lives at home and at work. So there you have it. Our first nonfiction story, bold and bright black and white animals for the Reading Corner. I want to thank you for joining us here in week 6 at the Reading Corner. Tune in next week where we will have another story to share with you. Thanks and have a great day.